Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. Alright, so spent the night in Besaid Village, and Wakka's gone missing, and Lulu has hired us, quote-unquote, to find him. But we did hear rumors about a cave and some contraption requiring ciphers to unlock kind of thing, and we even give some hints as to where these ciphers might be, so... I think not Wakka, Keepa said something about there being something up here. I don't see anything, except for on the map. And yeah, so... Oh, okay, so there's a number 3 engraved here. So yeah, anytime you see a glint like that, check it out. Oh, here's a fork in the road. It's not by the beach, but is this what they were talking about? No, I don't think so. Can't go any further down there, so... I guess technically it doesn't qualify as a fork anymore. Oh boy, yeah, and the spider ruins that elderly lady was concerned about. Kids playing around? Yeah, fairly certain it is. Pretty much right on the edge of a cliff, and I think I just saw something glint up there, so let's climb up. Take a look, and number 9. Alrighty. Seems like we're getting somewhere. All the hints and clues we got last episode.
We're fine. How about you guys?
My heart is aching.
Huh?
You might want to get that checked out, brother. Maybe sit down, relax a bit. We're down here doing our stuff, and Buddy's probably just scanning for more spheres, so... Yeah, you don't need to do anything, just sit back and relax. Alrighty.
Piece of cake!
Or a piece of flan? Anyways. Alright, so first 2 enemies here, we got the Coyote and the Flan Azul. The Coyote has 74 HP, you can steal a potion or a Phoenix down from it. No elemental affinities, it is susceptible to sleep, silence, and darkness. So sleep is probably going to be the way to go in this battle, because the Flan Azul is also susceptible to sleep, silence, and darkness. Since Pain and Riku are both in thief form, I'll probably take out the Coyote first, so I think I'll use silence with Yuna. Anyways, as you might be able to guess, the Flan Azul does cast water, so yeah. I think it's only a single target, so yeah. Some elemental type fiends do cast multi-target, so yeah. I'll try to remember to let you know when they are. But anyways, so yeah, and the Flan Azul has 55 HP. You can steal a potion or a fish scale from it. It is weak to thunder, absorbs water, and it is resistant to fire and ice. So yeah. And as I said, susceptible to sleep, silence, and darkness. Alright, so let's get silence going.
Hey, eyes on me!
Take out the Coyote. And let's get... Flan Azul has a low enough HP that you could probably get away with taking it out with physical attacks, but we've got abilities to learn on the Black Mage Dressfair, so let's use it. And I'm just gonna have Pain steal just because she doesn't have anything else to do. Gotta wait for Riku to cast her spell.
I'm gonna put you in a cast, and I don't mean the broken bone kind. Get it?
So yeah, chaining with spells is rather unpredictable. And I still try to do it whenever necessary, whenever it is actually worth it, because it is rather worth it, getting a 50% boost on top of, you know, a regular damage that you get out of that kind of thing. So yeah, it can be worth it. It's just sometimes Riku does says little one-liners before she casts it, when she's ready to cast a spell before she casts it, and that can sometimes derail the chain kind of thing. So yeah. Makes it unpredictable, but in cases where the extra damage is worth it, you know, I'll still try to remember to try and chain at least. But anyways, all right, here we go. Another new enemy. The Purpurea has 196 HP. You can steal an Echo Screen or a Remedy from it. Weak to fire, resistant to water, susceptible to sleep and silence, but silence really doesn't do much to it, so I'm probably going to take it out first. No, if I had Riku and Pain and Thief, I'd probably take out the Coyote still. So yeah, or you know what? No, it'd probably be a good idea to switch Riku over to Black Mage and take out the Purpurea first anyway, simply because, well, You need to attack the Purpria twice with pain before Riku can take it out, finish it off with the fire spell. So, yeah, I'd still say take out the Purpria first, even if you started the battle with 2 thieves, and just have Yuna use Darkness Dance to handle the Coyote in the meantime. So, yeah. So let's attack the Purpria. Thunder, fire, and darkness. Let's see if we can chain it here.
Let's get moving.
I think that's probably good enough. If the Coyote didn't attack.
Love a good roast.
And yeah, she would have derailed the chain there anyway. But anyways. Alright. Let's get Riku back over to Thief and finish it off. Finish off the Coyote. I don't think I actually mentioned this during the LP so far, but to switch party members when it's, you know, between turns kind of thing, just hit the triangle button when their ATB gauge is fully charged. So yeah. All right, and Riku learns First Strike. Awesome. Let's set her on. Let's set her on the next ability. Yeah, one thing to keep an eye out for is that sometimes it can be a little difficult to keep track of the abilities as you learn them at the very beginning like this, just simply because they tend to go rather quickly, I find. So, yeah. So you have Riku learn Flee next. And she's just still working on Pilfergill. Yeah, I guess making sure I set her on Flee on the right one. Alright, let's keep going. Should be one more enemy we haven't run into yet, so yeah. Right, we do have access to a treasure chest right now, but I'm going to wait for the game to show us where it is before I go after it. And actually, there's the last enemy. But yeah, it actually might be worth holding off on going after it because of what I said about the confusion status. So yeah, it's one of those items where it's like, it's not make or break to have it, but it's definitely one of those items you don't want to be used on an enemy. Or rather, a group of enemies. So yeah, it's one of those things you don't want to lose if you get confused. So yeah, might be worth it to hold off for a bit. We will be coming back here later on, so yeah. Alright, so we got the Iron Giant. 222 HP, can steal a budget grenade or a regular grenade from it. No elemental affinities beyond being immune to gravity. And it is susceptible to sleep and darkness. So yeah, if you've got sleep, use it. But I don't, so I'll be using darkness. And one thing about bigger fiends like this, or more challenging fiends, I guess would be a better way to say it, they're actually relatively worth it as far as Pilfergill goes. So yeah, some regular random fiends are worth using Pilfergill on, so I think I will use it here, and yeah, then we'll go from there. So darkness. So yeah, got a nice amount of gil there. Let's get to work. And one thing you might notice about the Iron Giant's attacks as well, if they connect, it does set your character back a bit on the ATB gauge. So yeah, it does have a bit of a delay effect on it. So. And Darkness Dance isn't a be-all end-all for getting or surviving this guy. It's just makes it more difficult for him to hit you, rather than straight up taking him out of commission like Sleep would. So yeah, we're not there yet. So all right. All right, this is another Wait, what's this? Oh, well, we got a 1 in 100 chance of getting it right on the first try. So let's see what happens. Nothing happens. That one. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And in case you're wondering, you can actually climb up here. Very minor shortcut, but could be useful in certain situations. I'm thinking of one in particular, but that doesn't happen until I think next chapter. Anyways, hey, what's going on? A couple of kids down here. Hopefully not by themselves. Must be talking to his friend down there, because obviously I'm up here anyways. And I had to be up here to talk to him, and I saw something here. One. other... Oh, yeah. 2 kids at the temple were talking about ciphers at the... or rumors of something at ruins on the beach here. So we got a high potion. And 1,000 gil for coming down here. And in case you're wondering, yeah. Unit can hold her breath for almost 3 minutes underwater, but still learning how to swim. Alright. Let's head back. See if we can find those other ruins that were mentioned to us. They said by the pier.
Yuna here. Huh. That was weird.
It's nothing.
Oh. Hand must have slipped or something. Pressed the wrong button. Alright, by the pier, eh? On a hill. Yeah, looks a little too tall to climb. What about this one back here? It doesn't look like we can get there. What about over here? Oh, there we go. Climb up. What's up here? Oh. And number 2. Alrighty. So we found 4 numbers. I guess probably 4 ciphers in areas that we were hinted at, or ruins might exist that might have such a thing. And we found a door that definitely requires some numbers. So let's head back to the door and see what happens. So I think it was the ciphers by the shore, numbers 2 and 3 of 4, so yeah. Oh, and yeah, so obviously puts it in order for you. And open sesame. Alright, let's see what's in here. Famous last words. Hey, it's Wakka. We found him.
Something wrong?
We came to check on you.
Is there something in this cave?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Maybe it's not here, yeah? But I thought, what if? Maybe it's for real. Then again, maybe it never was. Been so long, I'm not sure anymore.
So, you're saying there's something that might be here and you want to know for sure, right?
Right. But, you see, I want to know, and then I sort of don't want to know.
Oh, man. Make up your mind. What is this thing anyway?
Well, see, I heard there was this old sphere.
A sphere? Of what?
A sphere of, you know. What does it matter? Hey, whoa!
We're sphere hunters, remember?
It's as good as ours.
All right, go Wings.
Time for business.
The Gull-Wings, huh?
Alright, and coming in here, we get into a whole new batch of enemies, so yeah. I think we actually got all 4 of them outside, so yeah. Alright, so, I can barely see what's going on, but I can see, relatively. You guys can probably see better than I can, because I upped the brightness a bit in post, so yeah.
This is brother. You alright, Yuna?
Yes, sir.
Just ignore him.
Anyways. One specific enemy in here I would really want to run into for you. To give a bit of a heads up on how to deal with it. Alright, we've got 2 salads here. We got, so the salad has 60 HP. You can steal a potion or a light curtain from it. No elemental affinities. It is susceptible to sleep, silence, and darkness. And it does nothing but physical attacks. I think when it oversouls, though, I think it can actually destroy your potion stock or something like that. One of you, or maybe a phoenix down or something. I think it's probably just potion or something, but yeah. In any case, let's take him out. Yeah, just attack and darkness, I guess.
a little embarrassing.
Good job.
Nice knowing you.
Alright, and if we take the left at the fork, and down here, we got a treasure chest. Which you can barely see. You get 2 potions. How are we doing on healing anyway? Let's give one to Yuna. The enemy I'm thinking of probably won't matter, but, you know. There's the other enemy, the Sahagin. Alright, and I forget to show you what it's like to multi-target. Alright, so yeah, got Sahagin here. 60 HP, you can steal a potion. Oops. Yeah, you can steal a potion or a fish scale from it. Weak to thunder, and it is susceptible to sleep, silence, and darkness. So yeah. And it does have an attack called Squirt Gun, which can inflict the slow status, so heads up there. But that's pretty much it that we got to worry about so far. When it oversouls, it can also inflict darkness, but we don't have to worry about that right now. So yeah. Alright, so let's hit it with darkness. Just gonna have Pain attack each one of them once. So multi-targeting, when you're in enemies, you hit the left on the, when you're targeting them, hit left on the D-pad, and it'll switch to, and you can cancel with the right on the D-pad. So I'm just gonna have Pain attack each of the Sahagins once, and that should be good enough to finish them off. So yeah, you can see there, the thunder damage was cut in half, but it applied to all of them, so yeah. Alright. Anybody else learn any abilities? Probably not, but just want to double check. Working on focus still, yeah, working on flee. And yeah, we're fine. Alright, let's keep going. Don't want to waste too much time in here as I scrape against the wall. Alright. Let's take out the salad. Darkness, thunder on the Sahagin. Nice crit. Yeah, the slow effect on the squirt gun, I can't remember if I've ever actually seen it, just to give you an idea of how rare it is, as far as I'm concerned, so yeah. Who knows, maybe it's just a false flag from any sources I've had looked at it, so yeah. Or maybe it's just an oversoul thing, but anyways. Alright, I actually want to run into one more battle just so I can, you know, minimize the chances of running into anything else beyond here. And I actually kind of want to make sure it's the one fiend that I want to show you, so yeah, it may take a little while, so I'm actually going to start editing out some some battles if it doesn't turn out to be the first one I run into, so yeah, I'll be back when I get the fiend I'm looking for. And there it is, and what a better way to demonstrate it than actually have it paired up with a salad. The Curl, 320 HP, you can steal 1 to 2 Phoenix Downs from it. No elemental affinities beyond being immune to gravity. It is susceptible to silence and darkness, though it does not have any physical attacks that I'm aware of, so silence is going to be the way to go. But there's a bit of a trick to it because it does indeed still have its blaster attack, so which reduces its target's HP to 1. So yeah, and obviously with the salad here, that can be a problem, simply because even if we silence the Curl's attack pattern is basically blaster, then a random element, and then a blaster, and then a random element, basically kind of thing. So yeah, we want to use Samba of Silence right after Curl uses blaster to basically prevent it from ever being able to kill us, but we want to get that salad out of the way because even if the Curl is silenced, a hit from it can finish off the girl that blaster hits. So yeah, we want to take out the salad first, and we want to have Yuna wait until blaster is used before we use Samba of Silence. So alright, let's get Riku and Pain after the salad here. Finished off. Whew, that was close. And there's blaster. It's silence afterwards, so that we don't have to worry about it finishing anybody off. So yeah, we Yeah, Blaster is pretty scary, but if it can't finishes off, depleting your HP to 1 is all it can ever do. So yeah.
This is a little embarrassing.
As long as you get it stuck in this loop, it should be fine. Definitely the most challenging of the fiends we fought so far, so... I guess, well, random encounter fiends anyway. Alright, so there we go. So I'm gonna heal up. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna take a moment to rearrange my setup, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, I'm all done, and here we go. So for Yuna, I'm still on Healing Wind, but I've got her starting in the Thief garment grid here, so I can send her through that Cura gate. When we send her to Songstress. Got the Iron Bangle and the Red Ring on here to protect against fire. Riku, she's on Thief. I'm going to have her starting on Thief to Pilfergill, first thing. Muscle Belt and Fairy Earrings, these two are strictly here straight for the defense boosts, especially the Fairy Earrings because it boosts your magic defense by 8. So yeah, boosting her defense as much as possible, defense as much as possible. And for Pain, I've actually got her starting on the Black Mace, so I can send her through the Magic Gate. And she's got the Tiara and the White Ring so that she can cast Blizzard, so yeah. Alright, and abilities. Yuna, still working on Sleepy Shuffle. Riku, I forgot to switch her over, but when you finish Focus, it automatically goes into the next ability I want her to learn, so she's learning MP Absorb now. And once we learn that, then you'll see begin to see the abilities that I'm trying to get to, so yeah. And yeah, still working on Flee and Pain. I think she's still working on Pilfergill. All right, let's touch the save sphere and let's see what we've found. And this is where I did not want to cliffhang you.
Find a sphere and the fiends appear.
Alrighty. Bring it on. This thing could easily be the first time you die in this game to a boss. So, yeah. The Flame Dragon.
Right.
980 HP. You can steal 1 to 2 high potions from it. It is weak to ice. Susceptible to darkness. That's it. And, yeah. So the goal here is going to have Riku use Pilfergill, and then switch over to Black Mage as quickly as possible. Hopefully in time to absorb this thing's first attack. But in case we can't get over there, that's why I've boosted her defense as much as possible to reduce how much damage we get from its first attack as much as possible. Pain, I'm going to leave her on Black Mage for the time being until that first attack is done to help absorb it. It's fire-based and it's magic-based damage, so yeah, the elevated magic defense that Pain has right now, definitely want to leave her on that for the time being until it's over with. And then Yuna, I want to get her over to Songstress as soon as possible and get her ready to multicast Cura on the party after that attack is done. So yeah, alright, let's get Pilfergill on the Flame Dragon. Have Wait With there, and get her over to Songstress through the gate. And there's Flame Breath. Get her over to Black Mage. Get her over to Thief. The Pain Steel while we, I guess, wait for Riku maybe. Yeah, it's high potion, so not a bad steal. And it definitely gives an extra AP to Pain for the successful steal. So yeah. Alright, let's get Cura, multi-target, hit right on the party, on the D-pad, and it'll multi-target. And again, to cancel it, hit left again, so, yeah. Alright, let's start hitting it with Blizzard. So yeah, with the Flame Dragon, after we use the Cura, depending on how... basically, I may end up switching back and forth between Darkness Dance and multi-targeting Cure, so yeah, to help keep us alive. There we go, and let's start hitting with Blizzard from Pain as well. Alright, yeah, let's use Darkness Dance. If anybody else gets hit, then I'll use multi-target a Cure next time. That Yuna gets a chance. And hopefully that'll be good enough. Doesn't get any more lucky hits in under darkness.
Am I cold?
I don't know. Are you? I guess you're the only one that can tell us whether you're cold or not.
Forecast.
Darkness. Getting some nice damage from Riku there. I don't think I actually followed up this thought when I was fighting Boris, but might be wondering, well, you know, with the reduction in, I guess, damage over time you get with the, you know, having to charge up the cast for, you know, casting spells on an enemy. As long as the enemy is susceptible to magic and is susceptible to specific elements, I find it's still worth it to use the magic rather than just physically attacking them. So, yeah. Alright, so we took out the Flame Dragon and we got a red ring for it as well. Can't remember, did I steal from it? I think I did.
One more for the Go-Wings!
Oh. I'll have to look back when I'm editing just to see. Just to satisfy my own curiosity. But for defeating the Flame Dragon, we get the White Mage Dress Sphere. Alright. And that indeed was the point which I did not want to cliffhang you on, so yeah. But I think that's probably a good time to leave off here. We've got a little bit of time left before we get to the next, I guess, break point, if you will. So I guess before next time, I'll get my equipment set back to the way it was, and we'll head back out and see if this is what Wakka was looking for. And, well, we got the dress sphere out of it at least, so I guess maybe give it to him? I don't know. In any case, we'll head back to Wakka next time and see what he can make of this. This is Intrepid83 signing off, formerly known as Cert1983. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like on your way out. Hit dislike if you disliked it for any reason. And, yeah, for those that so choose to return, we'll see you in the next one. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.